This week on the podcast, we have
XCOM 2 and Clash Royale.
Assassin's Creed and Red vs. Blue.
The Division and Dark Souls 3.
Arma 3 and Borderlands 3?
A lot of threes going on this week on the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 138. Come join us, why don't you? Hello and welcome to the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 138. This podcast is brought to you by NoScopeGlasses.com. There's more than meets the eye when it comes to no-scope. With no-scope's glasses, you can stay in the game longer, reduce eye strain and fatigue, and improve clarity. Discover more of their products at NoScopeGlasses.com. Hello everybody, I am Charlie Danger82, and welcome to the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 138. With us tonight, we have Craig. Good. We have Heather.
Hi. I'm
and
here.
We have Trevor.
We're both here. Where'd Craig
And
go?
Craig's here too. Craig might just be experiencing some technical difficulty. He'll be back. I know he'll be back. He'll be back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. I'm glad to see you guys. Very glad. I was not here last week
Sure
due
were.
to illness. I was due to illness. I was sick. And that brief pause right there when I said I was tapping my chest as to denote that it was me.
How
That
sick?
people could. Hey, there he is. Hello, Craig.
Yeah, microphone. Stupid. There we go. Sorry.
See, I told you guys he'd be back. He never left.
Never left.
He never left in the first place. He was always there. But yes, I was ill last week. I still am ill, but not as ill. I couldn't talk, and as you could probably guess, for me, it's a living oblivion of hell when I can't speak because I just never shut up. So, but it's good to talk to you guys. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. You know what else I'm glad for?
What?
Craig, you and I get 2 birthday presents this year.
2?
What?
2!
From who?
From our good pals over at Activision. Or Infinity
What?
Ward. I forget.
Well,
Yes.
both.
It would appear that on November 4th, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is being released.
Wow, they really got
Does
creative
that
with
mean
the
it
name
just
there,
goes
didn't they?
on forever?
Apparently. War never changes, apparently. And war is infinite. And maybe it's a tie-in with the Marvel Cinematic Universe with the Infinity Wars coming up. Now it's Infinite Warfare for the
Rounds
Infinity
never
Wars.
end.
Yeah.
You're stuck in the round forever.
You play a Marine fighting Thanos, and then you play an SAS guy fighting Thanos. After
Wow.
12 hours.
Yeah. For 12 hours.
Straight.
Or-
You can't stop the game.
You can't. It's like an old NES game, you know. If you stop the game, you gotta start over.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
no saves. Fuck saves.
Yeah.
But also
Glad we
on
can
that
bring up
day,
those memories.
at least with the Xbox version. So I'm thinking that it's gonna be backwards compatible. But well, probably not even if it's remastered. But Modern Warfare Remastered is coming out the same day.
It
So,
is. Are they
yeah.
bundling it together?
I think they might be bundling it together.
That would be nice of them.
I hope. But
I think it is a stupid business move if they don't.
But I believe it's just the first Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4. It was 4, right? Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Call of Duty
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably just going to be that one, and hopefully this means that the other Modern Warfare games will be remastered as well. That'll be pretty cool.
That would
Looking
be-
forward to that. Yeah, I mean, I like the first one, and I really like the third one. The second one kind of sucked in multiple like levels of suckage. So, and plus that
That
gave
was
us
the
no
airport
Russian.
one, right?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Kashmos Airport.
It's like okay, the first Modern Warfare was like, all right, we're gonna shock you because in the middle you're gonna friggin' die. Yeah, out of nowhere, you're the hero of the whole game, and you're dead. Then you gotta play as some other guy. Then
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2 came along, and they're just like, hey, you know what? We gotta shock people. So not only are we gonna have a part where you gotta kill a whole bunch of civilians, but then you're gonna die again as another character, and we're gonna up the ante a little. You're just not gonna get like, you know, slowly die wasting of like radiation from a nuke. No, no, no. You're gonna get shot, and then you're gonna get set on fire, and you just gotta deal with that because shocking.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Do you want me to crush your hopes and dreams right now even more?
You know, it's that kind of day, so go for it.
Okay, you didn't have to pull the trigger in your Russian.
Really?
Yeah. We just did because we thought we did. We never had to.
Stop it. So you could just walk around,
Yes.
be a conscientious objector in a game called Modern Warfare.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it. God bless America. But yeah, so that'll be cool.
Everyone.
That will be cool.
I look forward to playing it again.
Hey, and maybe I'll have a new Xbox by then.
What?
One of those fancy remastered Xboxes. That
There's a
get upgraded.
remastered Xbox?
What?
Well, they're supposed to be
Xbox.
Sorry. Upgrading the inside parts and making it thinner so it doesn't look like a VCR.
Oh, Jesus. I'm ready to trade mine in for one of those. Maybe they'll actually throw a terabyte drive in there. So I can't just put 6 games on it.
So I don't know what's supposed to come out though, but since Sony announced they're upgrading their PS4,
Ooh, the
and
4.5.
Microsoft said, "Well, you know what? We're going to do that too." Yeah, we're going to do that. Yep. So,
Well, you know what? If you get an Xbox One, you'll be able to share in the lackluster experience that I went into the other day. Because I got to play the Gears of War 4 beta.
oh,
I hope you like Judgment.
oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
What, whoa.
kids.
I don't know if I've never
Gone
played it,
are,
but what? Whoa.
gone are the days of, the gritty textures and the destroyed beauty that, the entire art direction for the first 3 Gears of War were. Now, we're going for a cleaner approach because there was not a speck of dirt in this entire playthrough that I did. Everyone basically looked like character models from a 360 game. I know this is in beta, but
you did air quotes with that, didn't you?
no.
I could hear 'em.
Yeah, well, kinda. Yeah, I did. I know it's in beta, but I just hope that they maybe put some textures on people's skins and maybe you could tell that they're all grim and edgy because you see Soldiers of the Future, everybody on my team had the long hair on top and this size of their head shaved.
So they're all
this
Max
is-
Landis.
Yeah, essentially. Or Pagan Men, or what I'm currently rocking on my noggin.
Half
But
my head shaved. Does that count?
exactly, the Heather, if you will.
That's what we'll call
But
it.
but see, Heather's not like highly representative of the Soldiers of the Future. Maybe
You
she
don't
is.
know
I don't know. You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Maybe in the great maybe Heather was a hero of the first Pendulum War, and there's that statue that got destroyed in the first Gears. Maybe that was actually a statue of Heather. So yeah, it's all coming together, and we had the trailer of Daddy Phoenix planting trees and little
By
boy
himself?
Phoenix. No, he had Anya and his and boy Phoenix there.
Yeah.
And or JD or whatever the fuck his name is. And then JD was
guy
clearly
from
running
Scrubs.
from something. God, that would really make this suck even more. if it was the guy from Scrubs.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah, Zach Braff running from the locust. Or wait,
No one
they're
wants
not
that.
locusts. They're not locusts.
They're not locusts?
They're not
No,
locusts.
'cause we left
What
that
are they?
planet for a reason.
What are they?
They're weird looking things, man. They're weird, like fleshy rock people.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
I forget what they called them. Something scrubs. I don't fucking know. Scrub lords.
Zach Braff.
The Braffs.
Braffians.
The Braffians. Robert Braffraffians. I did that for all you Game of Thrones kids out there, you know,
Oh, that's
because
what that was.
topical.
Appreciated.
Yeah, I hate the show, but I know that you kids eat it up, and you know what? It's another wonderful hashtag we can put in there.
I've
So,
never seen it.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The first season is all tits and talk, and like maybe 3 sword fights.
I say the
I
first
swear to-
season is very HBO-y.
I was so bored at the end.
Very
Of the first
HBO-y.
season.
Yes.
My friend, I was asking her about it because she watches it, and I was like, she's like, I was like, I just want to watch it for the dragons. She's like, if you want to watch it for the dragons, it's not even worth it. I was like, okay, cool, thanks for telling me.
If you want to watch it for
I
the
won't.
dragons, get in like at season 3, 2 or 3, I'd say.
Yeah, and don't watch up to the 6th because at that point you don't know what's happening.
And like set your bar super low.
Yeah, they don't
But,
come in as often as you'd like.
Yeah. There's more boobies than dragons.
All spoilers.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently there's a character that knows nothing. Yeah. So that's all. That's the Games of Thrones hashtag. You're welcome, internet. Is it Games of Thrones or Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there you go.
Games of
okay.
Thrones.
Games of
Games
Thrones.
of Thrones.
Games of Thrones.
But
It's like
in
musical
like
chairs, royal.
you know, so Craig inadvertently introduced me to one of my new favorite things on earth.
All so creepy.
So creepy. Craig was looking through podcasts and just like happened to click like there was a podcast that came up recommended for you, right?
Yeah, I was on the scroll bar in iTunes there.
Yeah, so you just clicked on it and then like somebody interrupted you and then I interrupted you behind them and I was talking to you and I happened to look over and I saw this podcast on your screen. I'm like, oh, what's that? And it's like, oh, it's a dude who talks about like, you know, monsters and folklore and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll go check it out.
Oh my.
Well,
Oh my. Aaron
Aaron Mankey, yeah. After I had listened to my 7th one, I said this is an awesome series. It is none other than the podcast called Lore, Lore. It's done by this guy, Aaron Mankey, who is a horror writer, and he researches all of these cryptids, urban legends, haunted places, different kind of like creatures, and all this crap, and he does a bi-weekly podcast on it. It's available on iTunes. It's just awesome. And some of the shit that comes out is so creepy that like it's I unfortunately, and Craig had the same experience, we happened to listen to some of the creepier episodes as we were driving home at night.
in the dark on a road that it's like a highway with no lights.
Yeah,
it's
there's
foggy?
no lights.
Nice.
It's on there. Sometimes it's foggy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I highly recommend it. It's called Lore. It's just so cool, and it just covers such a myriad of different creepy and just paranormal things.
Yeah,
and
that
it's
was
just it's delicious.
that was the woods episode
Yeah, the woods episode.
with the little creatures that live in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an episode. The first episode I ever listened to was episode 9, and it kind of just hooked me because I was like, let me just pick a random episode. I picked 9. It was the Devil on the Roof. It was an entire episode about the Jersey Devil. And just crazy stuff. Just different things that you like learn about through it. It's really educational and it's totally creepy at the same time. So, and also, one of the producers of The Walking Dead uh, optioned a live action version for sci-fi. So we should be in either this year or next year be seeing a lore TV show based on the podcast. So this is going to be a good couple of years for Aaron Mankey.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. And they're short episodes. They're only like a half hour.
Yeah.
Each, so
there-
you can consume them rather quickly.
So it's a car ride. It's a car ride somewhere. And you get to learn something, you get to be freaked out, and you get to be entertained all at the same time. So, highly recommended. But another one of our favorite things, as far as podcasts go, came out this week. Not the Team D.B.A.H the official Team D.B.A.H podcast, silly fucking beans. No, we're talking about We're Alive Lockdown, also debuted this week.
Officially.
Officially. It started on April 25th, and thank goodness it's back, because they did that preview last week, and you hear these new voices, and you're like, oh, this is crazy, and like, oh, there's a heavily, you know, big, giant neon signs about prison sex, okay? All right, we're going, and now half the cast of the old show just showed up. Holy shit. Oh my god. And then the new stuff came out. It takes place in the Twin Towers prison, and it is all about how the outbreak happened. It's like basically retelling Ground Zeroes, and it's going to be 5 long-form episodes. So back in the day when We're Alive would come out, it was like weekly episodes, but they were only 23 minutes, 18 minutes, you know, a little under half an hour each week. This time it's going to be 5, like, almost hour-long episodes comprising this big story arc. So very excited to have them all back. And as promised by Michael Swan last week, this is one of many stories that's going to be told from the We're Alive universe. So I think we can look forward to a bunch of different stories involving these characters, involving brand new characters and stuff like that. So very happy that We're Alive, the zombie story of survival, is back in full swing. Even though, if you want to subscribe to it on iTunes, you can't keep subscribed to the regular We're Alive one. You have to subscribe to We're Alive Lockdown. So, if you're subscribed to the old stuff and you're like, why don't I see anything? You said that there was a new episode. You lied to me, Charlie Danger. I hate you. No, I'm not lying to you, my child. You just look under iTunes for We're Alive Lockdown, and you'll find it.
Damn it.
See, they gotta hire me.
You do.
I'll
Actually,
be Puck's psychic.
the Michael Swan,
Michael Swan.
the narrator in the beginning.
Man of
Yeah.
Mystery? Yeah, him.
Yeah, that was really weird at the end of the preview, because he started talking to you. And he's like, you really don't know anything about me, do you?
Yeah. You didn't know I was driving in a car, did you? Well, I am.
That was good. That was a good touch. Enjoyed that.
He needs his own show, I think.
He does.
This is crazy narrator, man. But if you like zombies, if you're a big fan of the Zambos, go listen to
That's Sam.
go listen to yeah. Listen to We're Alive and listen to these guys, because it's crazy shit. So, but enough about me. What the hell are you guys doing? Craig, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I started playing XCOM 2.
Stop it.
Yep. Hopefully, I'm gonna make everyone else, but hopefully your character will show up eventually.
Nice.
'Cause when you make characters in XCOM 2, they go into like a pool of soldiers that show up randomly, so
Lame.
you don't know if you'll. Well, it's a surprise.
Lame.
And
Wow.
you can mark people as VIPs, and they can come in as different ranks, things like that.
And then something about that too is you can already predetermine their specialty, or you can just have it random.
Oh.
hmm
Very cool. But is it a lot like the last one, or are there a lot of improvements?
Visually, it's much more improved. It's harder
Mhm.
because it's essentially saying you lost the first XCOM. Well,
Ooh.
the last game that came out, not the original XCOM.
Okay.
So you lost and the aliens won, and you actually go into hiding.
Wow.
So this is I think 20. No, not 20. It's several long years after you lose, and like you're like the guerrilla warfare now. So technically, you're kind of like the aliens invading Earth again.
Oh.
So you get to come in like automatically concealed. So you get to move around like all stealth like until someone sees you.
Because you're a filthy human.
That's right. Damn it.
Hate those guys.
And I'm still playing Clash Royale. I'm getting mad at it almost through my phone the other day.
What happened?
I just stupid because I'm at the point where I'm at the level like level 7-ish,
Mhm.
where clearly there's people who've put a lot of money into it, and there's really no way you can compete with them. So it gets a little aggravating.
That's
And
I'd,
Craig, I
Yeah.
looked. It's 20 years after the first
20?
XCOM.
Okay.
Hmm.
Didn't seem like
it's,
20.
it's all that bullshit pay to win stuff too, right? Not XCOM, but Clash Royale.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's
no fun.
it's well, yeah. I mean, people get upset about putting money into mobile games, but you figure if that's all someone plays, them dropping $50 into a mobile game they like is the same as us, buying a console game, sort of.
Right.
Yeah.
But if competitive game like that, yeah, it is annoying. If it's a single player kind of thing, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, single player I can see, but as far as multiplayer goes, I mean,
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
I got the Assassin's Creed Identity.
what?
That's out?
Yes.
How is it?
I've only played the first mission, honestly, because I just got a new phone, but before my battery was crap, so it didn't last very long. I played too many games on my phone.
Oh,
But I got a
feel
new
like
phone now,
Nice.
so I
Nice,
can actually play
nice.
it without worrying about completely destroying my battery. So
Oh, good.
hopefully I'll get into playing that again.
How is what is the gameplay like? Is it
It's like swipe slash tap
okay?
to like lunge and stuff, and then like you can open a wheel and select each weapon and stuff.
3D or like 2D isometric?
It's 3D-ish.
Oh,
It's like 2D, 3D. I don't know. It's not like normal mobile games.
right.
So
Well, that's cool.
I don't know. I'll tell you more about it when I play more of the missions. I've only played
What
the
else
first one
what else you playing there, Heather?
that I can say. Last week, Craig said I wasn't allowed to say Assassin's Creed Syndicate anymore, so I couldn't answer.
Well, that was just last week. You can say it this week.
Shit, it must have been a quiet podcast then.
Yeah.
No, it got into a lot of Indiana Jones talk, and then it always goes back to Batman vs Superman with Jamie.
Did there's a lot of Batman vs Superman.
Sweet Georgia
Superman.
man.
He's still very upset about
Superman.
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 that. Superman.
Talking's hard, alright?
Well, okay, since she's allowed to again, tell us what are you doing in Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
Well, other than playing through it, I'm trying to 100% it, so I'm going through and replaying a lot of things I didn't 100% when I first played them. So
You recording it at all?
now.
Like maybe story missions and everything?
Not when I record,
Maybe-
not when I replay them. I already recorded them.
Maybe Jacob missions?
No, that's all you, dude.
I know it is.
I was looking at the I'll just tell you, I was looking at the Inside Baseball here. I was looking at the Google Drive.
Yeah.
Have you seen how many videos are in there? Out of curiosity.
In the Assassin's Creed drive?
Yeah,
Uh,
there's
how-
12, soon to be 13.
What? What have you been putting in there?
I've been recording.
Oh my.
My God.
I want to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, there's
I've been
that.
doing my job.
What the shit is breaking news? Oh my God!
That's sequence 5.
What are all of these? Oh my God!
oh no.
Could you like number them? Like again?
Well, I have. They make sense. I'll explain it to you later.
Okay. All right. Well, if they make sense, then everything's cool.
I will tell you my logic to my naming.
Okay.
Later.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because yeah. All right. I can do this. I can do this. I'm a grown man. I can do this. Damn it.
You got this.
I make no promises. Trevor.
Yes.
That's what your name is. What are you playing?
Tempo.
Oh.
What? What?
I thought I was
Trevor
going to
broke.
say something.
No, I'm just saying dumb shit. It's fine. It's not important.
I've been playing Armor 3 on my computer.
Arma or Armoire?
Arma.
Arma 3.
Armoire. That's what I heard.
Armoire.
Moi.
But I've been, since it supports Steam Workshop mods, I've been
Mhm.
playing a Halo version of it.
Oh. That's interesting.
It's Operation Trebuchet. So that is actually the last operation against the insurgency before the Covenant.
Hot damn. Now, do you get to wear like your under power armor and stuff like that?
No, there's actually, you're a standard grunt. There's actually no Spartans.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it's you leading a bunch of other grunts and occasionally some ODSTs.
Okay, I can see the ODST thing. Are the bad guys? No, because it happens before the invasion. So the bad guys aren't even aliens.
Nope, they're insurgents.
Hey,
Yeah.
so you're fighting that movie. Gotcha.
Yep. They are working on updating it though to make it into First Contact.
Okay.
So it's just
So
they're trying
they're
to
making it into the Star Trek
streamline and stuff
Right.
the Covenant models.
The object, of course, is to avoid your first meeting with the Borg. So
Yes.
see, that's a Star Trek joke right there.
Yeah.
First contact.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Not really. I wasn't a Trekkie,
I
but
can't see you.
we'll give it to you. We'll give you your credit.
It's because I'm John Cena, because you can't see me.
John?
So our John Stamos. So are you playing anything else other than Arma? Wow. Chicken Armajan.
I have also been slowly working on finishing XCOM 2. So now it's
Really?
3 of us. Well, 4 of
Wow.
us if you count Luke.
I do count Luke.
I've since it is his game, I've been playing it, but
You
So you just took it from him?
we were sharing the Steam library.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that do kids actually do that? Is that legal?
Yeah. So kind of like how
Yeah.
back in the day we used to share games, like disc games, before they took that away from us.
Right?
You,
Wait, what?
yeah.
You can't share disc games anymore?
They tried to. Remember that whole controversy when the Xbox One was first coming out?
Right.
Yeah. It's exactly like that. Only okay. You can have the game downloaded and installed on your computer, but if the owner of that game is playing that game, you can't play it.
Huh. Interesting.
It's like Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Interesting. Well, I've been fluctuating between two games, really. I've been playing a lot of The Division, where I just go and find safe houses and do side missions so I can build up my base and get more credits for it as I level, because it's like, hey, you can do this mission if you're level 11. Oh, good, cool. I finished that mission. What's the next one? Oh, it's this level 20 over here. I'm sure you'll do fine. So you're like, huh. Well, I think I'm gonna pass on that for a while. I finally got myself a piece of purple chest armor and a purple machine gun.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, I bought them. I have
Proud
no
of you.
money left.
Hmm.
In-game money. I don't have any in-game money
I,
left.
I figured that.
Yeah, I'm just running around in my ear flapped hat. It's still winter in New York for some reason.
It's nuclear runner, is it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Apparently, the season pass holders are the only ones who have seasons changing. So I'm in forever winter.
Just imagine
But
3 Mile Island just happened again, but worse.
whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that's pretty cool. I still like The Division. I think it's pretty good. Very just steep learning, well, not learning curve, but it's like I am in a neighborhood where people are bad guys, but I can beat those bad guys. Everything's going to be fine. But then I turn around the corner and there are 3 guys over here that can kill me in like one shot. So it's
There is
like
that.
you accidentally wander into the wrong neighborhood. So
You're in the wrong.
wrong
Literally,
neighborhood.
actually?
Yep. Quite literally, yeah. It's so great when Meerkat came out with that one. You're in the wrong neighborhood. But it's like, whoa. But yeah, that's fun. Division is fun. I stay away from the main missions because those are the missions that Craig and I record for the series. So I stay far away from that one. And plus I want to be useful when we play. So I figure if I gain a couple levels, I'll be on the same level as him, because even though he might be slightly under leveled than I am, he's a better player in general.
No.
So, well, with the exception of when I'm doing outros.
Yes. Yeah. Got a little
Well,
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Craig has a tendency to go pick fights while I'm doing an outro, so outro has to stop, and Craig has to be revived, and then I have to shoot some things, and he has to shoot some things, and then we
So,
continue the outro.
Made some friends.
Yeah, you are a friendly guy.
Yep.
Very friendly guy. Yes.
Yep.
And the other game that I'm playing a lot of course, is Dark Souls 3. I just started a campaign that I'm probably going to be putting some videos up on, because I decided that, okay, in every single video for Dark Souls 3 you see, it's already started roughly 4 or 5 weeks before the game came out because of the staggered release, and all the streamers got free copies from, and some of the crazier fans, converted their money into yen and bought the Japanese version and played it on their American Xbox. And, thankfully, because of that, though, Dave can come in and help me whenever I have a problem. And, I'm playing through with my main. Dave and I are going through it. But for the video series, I decided I was going to try something completely different. Like, whereas everybody's like, this is the best starting class, this is the best starting class, this is the worst starting class, this is the best. I decided I was going to go deprived. So you start the game with a loincloth, a wooden shield, and a club.
Oh.
And
How'd that go?
I completely wrecked the first 2 bosses without dying. I'm like,
Stamina for days.
did I learn how to... This was before I leveled. like Unix Gundyr was just like there saying, "Ah, you're stupid because all your stats are 10." Ah, and I went, "Well, shit, this guy's gonna kill me." And then after I hit him like more than a few times, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm dead." I'm like, "Huh, maybe I can do this." And I threw up some conditions for myself. I can only summon Dave, George, or Max. Like, I can't throw a summon sign down for a random to come and help me with boss fights or anything. If I have a problem, I have to rely solely on, are these guys online? No, they're not. I guess I keep on going alone. Second one, the only 2 items I allowed myself to buy were the soapstone, so I could summon one of those 3 gentlemen, and a torch. Only things I'm allowed to buy. I'm not allowed to buy armor, not allowed to buy any sort of weapon, and I'm not to buy ammunition. So arrows, only what I can find. Crossbow bolts, only what I can find. Fire bombs, everything like that. And I can only wear found armor. But yeah, I can only use what I find, and I can only summon those 4 people. And I'm enjoying it. It's a bit of a challenge, and I'm liking it so far. I made a couple episodes already, so when a couple of the other series end, that may be coming up pretty soon. So yeah, there's a few more series debuting pretty soon that should be up when the other series ended, since I wrapped up filming on The Witcher 3. So
Are you sad that they announced that there will not be another Dark Souls game?
I'm okay with it, because they say that they're not going to have another Dark Souls game, and that's fine. They didn't say they weren't going to have another Bloodborne game. So,
True.
even though it's the whole quote-unquote Soulsborne genre, I'm okay with no more Dark Souls as long as I get another Bloodborne. I'll be okay with that.
See, you know what they're actually going to do? They're not going to release another Bloodborne, but they would gladly make another Demon Souls.
See, that I would even do too. I would make another Demon Souls, but then again, Demon Souls is part of the Dark Souls line.
True, but it doesn't say dark in front of it, so that's the loophole.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, another Bloodborne would be absolutely fantastic. Rather than just throwing myself into the fray and just completely banging my head against the wall for hours and hours on end.
Hours and hours.
Hours and hours on end.
That's a lot of end.
Ad nauseum. Not added on, but ad nauseum. You get what I said. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I see what you're throwing down.
Yeah. So PAX East just happened.
It did.
Yeah.
Anybody know anything about that? Because I don't.
Nope.
I only heard about one announcement.
What's that?
The 3rd Borderlands game.
What?
Okay.
I heard that they confirmed Borderlands 3. I didn't catch the release date. I think they said next year, maybe 2 years out. So we'll find out more come June.
Oh, good. Another Borderlands game.
Your favorite.
And then I think they talked. I believe they also talked more about continuing the Tales of Borderlands games, and then the Telltale Batman game.
Okay.
Those are always popular.
Yeah. And I hear they're also very good.
Yeah. I have yet to hear anything bad about Telltale games. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's going to be another Outlast game, too.
Ooh.
Outlast 2 game.
So it should be called Out Next.
Yes.
Another Outlast one. So right now we have Outlast Whistleblower, and now this is Outlast 2. Well, let's see what else gets cut off your body this time. Yay!
Maybe it'll be a tumor.
Well, in the first game it was fingers.
Oh my.
In the second game it was the threat of your peen.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
No, not my
And-
peen.
Yeah. Your ever-loving peen is going to get hacked off by the groom.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Name's the groom. Groom would capture people and hack off their junk so he could have sex with them.
I mean,
Yeah.
because, all right.
Well, that's
Sure.
Hey, man.
Okay.
I don't write video games. I just occasionally play them.
Well,
I don't play Outlast.
you're gonna have to wait until 2017 to play the Zelda game.
What?
Yes.
Doo-doo-doo.
What? Why is that?
Nintendo is kind of reeling it in. They're gonna skip E3 this year,
Mhm.
and they're gonna launch the Nintendo NX next March.
Oh. Huh.
So hopefully, I know
And-
Max is probably really sad.
Yes.
He's probably sad.
But they're going to launch it with a new Zelda game?
More than likely, yes.
Mhm.
Nice. I finally get to play a Zelda game.
See that?
Yeah.
Because I think we made a pact. I believe we made that pact on this very podcast. That Craig and I would, the next Zelda game and the next platform for Nintendo, Craig and I would get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
I played
That's
Ocarina
right.
of Time and half of Majora's Mask.
Half.
Mm-hmm.
I lost the game. It's the GameCube, so I lost the memory card.
Man,
Ooh.
that sucks.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
How was
start over.
Ocarina?
Ocarina was fun.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I was actually thinking about playing it again, but then I realized I still don't have a memory card. So
Memory. It would
GameCube doesn't
appear
work
that
without that.
it would appear that memory is the key. See, that's from a website.
I don't get it.
Red versus Blue
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to ripping off the designs, I guess Hot Topic is caving because they're having a sale this week on Ruby t-shirts. And as opposed to putting out their version of the Sailor Moon t-shirt, which had the 4 slides next to each other in different colors with the different symbols right over each that looked like, the poster for Ruby. I guess they're just like foregoing ripoffs and going for the real thing, and throwing a whole bunch of Ruby shirts up there in Beacon Academy and all that stuff. So,
Yeah,
you
they've
like
had Ruby
Ruby?
shirts in Hot Topic for a while now.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh. I guess they're
They had some Laser Team stuff in there too.
that was that movie they did.
Yeah.
See, I remembered. So yeah, if you like Ruby and you're near a Hot Topic and you want something to put on your upper torso, you can go there and purchase one. So
Well, that's nice of them.
I know, right? Did the new series start yet?
No.
For Ruby? No.
It did. I
But,
thought it did.
They did put out the promo for Ruby Chibi.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's starting a week after season 14 of Red vs. Blue.
Very good. Very good.
Which is
Um,
season 14 Red vs. Blue is just a bunch of short stories. Which I'm excited about because they're going to have freelancer stories.
Vignettes, if you will.
Oh.
I thought for the longest time
Like
it was Viginettes.
anthropology. Not anthropology.
Wait, what?
Lord.
Anthology.
Anthology.
Thank you.
I used to think that Vignettes was pronounced Viginettes.
Hmm.
Yeah, much like I also thought that quinoa was pronounced quinoa.
Quinoa!
Yeah,
Oh dear, I think she just murdered someone.
I think she did. I think
no.
she jumped out of the shadows and just
I
like,
used to
battle
work
cry.
at Panera, and they had those dumb videos to learn what the new food menus are.
they had videos?
Yeah, they had a lot of videos. They were super dumb, so I started laughing in the back of the store at these stupid videos. And the one's like, this is how you say quinoa. Quinoa! So every single time I just remember that.
Wow. The inner workings of Panera.
And it's like, quinoa! And they'd have like a thing of cheering after it. It was weird.
It's like the bonsai thing.
Oh yeah, it is like the bonsai thing.
It really is.
Did you want to tell what the bonsai thing
I say or not. It's fine.
is? Is it a story from Mixed Country?
No, it just sounds like something, like something, it sounds like you're saying bonsai when you're saying it like quinoa.
like a
That's
battle
weird
cry.
concept. Exactly.
Like a battle cry.
Oh.
So, but speaking of things that are inherently Asian and difficult, um, so a demo, the demo for the alpha of Neo is out, or Nio, or
Or
it's
or
Ni-OH. Yeah, Ni. Yeah. What is Neo, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Okay, so take Onimusha.
okay.
Take Geralt from The Witcher.
All right.
And Dark Souls.
I
Mix them all
okay.
together.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the new game coming out from, what is it, Team Ninja, I believe?
I believe so. Yes.
So it's basically you're a demon slayer in feudal Japan, killing Oni and different creatures, and it's one of those, if you die, all your XP is right here, and you gotta fight your way back from the, your last save point to get to your souls or your XP, and there's big unforgiving boss fights, and, and the tagline for it is, "Are you ready to die a lot?" And it looks absolutely amazing, and I just downloaded it. I'm going to be doing a video review of it, so I am very psyched about it, but the main character kind of looks like Geralt if he was in feudal Japan.
Oh, cool.
And it looks really awesome. It looks like an Onimusha game with the same like art direction of Dark Souls as far as the creatures go. So
Oh.
it looks like hotness. The demo itself has two of the game's levels. So I am very looking forward to playing it and dying repeatedly. Personally. Because that's just my jam as of late.
As it should be.
Okay, so that's why there were two prongs on the bottom of the shield.
I'm sorry.
So that you can make mobile cover.
Oh.
Trevor, I'm looking at your profile picture. I always wondered why the bottom of the Gundam shields for that particular series had prongs on the bottom. Can you explain what I'm looking at?
Take it away, Trevor.
So people
Let me
don't
just
think
look
I'm
at
crazy.
the larger version of this again, real quick.
Oh.
It used to be my desktop background, but I changed it because I had to start using my laptop for work, and I was like, I'll get rid of this. I'll show it up again later.
And don't forget to say what series it's from too, because
There's a lot of Gundam.
there are
Okay.
tremendous amount.
So the 8th MS team, which came out in the late 80s,
I believe so.
right? I think, I don't know, before I was born.
Yep, this hemlock sure does taste nice.
You're wonderful.
You set down with some foxglove.
The shield that Charlie is referring to is the shield of the ground Gundam, and the picture is two of the in a firefight, one with the 180 millimeter and one with their SMG, which I think was like 90 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very Vietnam-esque.
But yeah, and the shield is planted. The shields that they carried around had two giant prongs on the bottom, and basically the shield is like slammed into the ground in front of them to provide some like mobile cover. And I had never realized that's why they were shaped like that. So.
And I think if I remember right too, in the series, the one who ended up using the giant ass 180 cannon, they also used it kind of like a bipod.
Oh
From
yeah,
it.
that's right. So I did 3 models from that series, and I just didn't. It just occurred to me right now, looking at the picture of the practical usage of that.
That's like the next one on my list is to get something from that series.
They're really awesome because if you get the master grades, you build that the backpack on their back is like all the sides. So you have a frame on the inside to hold the gun that gets disassembled and put in there, but it's like a box. You're building a box that goes on the back,
Ooh.
and it can open up with hinges and everything like that. So it's really kind of cool.
Hmm.
I enjoyed. I really liked the designs of the robots from that. So I really did. I never saw the series, but I did enjoy building from that series.
Eh.
But speaking of non-expensive things,
Sure.
I know, right?
They're totally
So,
not expensive.
No, this is actually free with membership things.
Ooh.
Although they're not usually announced, well, today, but you're listening to this on Thursday, but breaking news, we got all these releases beforehand. We have the free games coming out for PSN members and Games with Gold members.
Get out.
You shouldn't be so disbelieving. You sent me the PS3 ones.
Maybe.
Tell you what, I'll handle the Games with Gold ones if you want to do the PS3, PS Plus ones. That sound good?
That works.
Okay.
PS.
Well, the Games with Gold, it's their favorite number is 2 for the month of May, because for the Xbox One, you get Defense Grid 2 and Costume Quest 2. And for the Xbox 360, you get Grid 2, and in totally not keeping with the entire metaphor, you get Peggle. And of course, since all the Xbox titles or Games with Gold are backwards compatible, you can download Grid 2 and Peggle to your Xbox One as well. So, something for everyone. Or something.
Did you see what was free today? I got really excited.
What is free today?
Saints Row 4.
Oh shit, son.
I never bought it because I'm cheap, and I'm so excited because I'm glad I didn't buy it now.
And now it's backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So now you can. Yeah. I started playing The Witcher. I started playing The Witcher like New Game Plus last night, and I'm like, why don't I just play number 2? So.
I don't know.
Because I got number
Why
2
don't you?
backwards compatible. I will, and I'm going to be sending you episodes because that first 10 minutes, whoo doggy. Anyway,
I wonder though.
What?
If they're gonna, since they're both being played now on the Xbox One, essentially, I wonder if they're gonna allow them to the 360 backwards compatible version to play with the one that was released for the One.
What do you mean for Saints Row?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Very good question. I think if you want to do co-op, you'd probably both have to.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
stupid.
think, but who knows?
Yeah.
It could be nice.
Yeah,
It could be nice.
But
It could
because
be.
I know that it plays like a charm when you do the multiplayer. Because we did the Gears of War 3, and that was pretty incident free.
Yeah.
So.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2. That's right. That's right. So the only incident that happened there wasn't so much connectivity. It was that Heather and I had a slight miscommunication. We were
We
yelling
fought.
at each other. We did. We fought.
Oh.
We fought there. I misunderstood something she said. She misunderstood something I said. Big misunderstanding. All the kids got
Oh.
quiet that we were playing with, and
Yeah, I know.
But we worked it out. Everything is fine.
Everything's good now.
No, we're not
She did
talking.
Yeah. We're talking right now. What are you talking about?
No.
Instead she's putting, Dave's face instead of Jamie's face on things. I'm okay with it.
Oh my.
So she's subtly getting back at me. But no. That was the only thing that went wrong that night. But we're past it. We've grown as people.
I didn't care that much, but okay.
I cared! Sorry.
Oh boy. Yay.
Craig, should I get the popcorn?
You mock my pain.
Sure, why don't you get it now?
Eh.
So
Someone
what
has
about
to.
them?
What?
What about them free? What about them free Piss Plus games,
Piss Plus.
guy?
You get God of War: Ghosts of Sparta for the Vita.
Okay.
You get Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 for the PS3.
All right.
You get Loco Rocco Cocho. I'm not going to say the rest of that.
Don't
PS
do
for
it.
the PS3.
Fuck is that
Damn.
even? Okay.
You get Switch Galaxy Ultra for the PS4 and the Vita.
Hell, Switch Galaxy.
You switch galaxies.
You also get
Okay.
Tabletop Racing World Tour for the PS4.
Okay.
And something that I know Trevor has spent many hours on, and like Heather, I have almost bought this game several times and didn't. But you get Tropico 5 for the PS4.
Well, I'm sure I can try out that racing game.
You don't want to be like
Speaking of
Trevor
games
and
I forgot
ruin
to buy
Island.
that I just remembered was out. Rocket League's on Xbox One.
Oh, wait, it is.
Oh, you
Did
mean
they
that
make it a
free game
basketball
that the cool
court yet?
kids got? Sorry.
Did they make it a
$20.
basketball court yet?
I don't know. But I have to get that too still.
I forgot about it.
It is such a fun game.
It is. I'm so bad at it. It really fucks with my depth perception, but I have fun with it anyway.
Yeah.
I am horrible at it. Oh God, am I horrible? It's I'm like a monster when I play. I shouldn't be allowed to play at all. But
But then again, you say that for every game you play.
You're a monster.
I'm horrible. And you know, normally I'm not that horrible when it comes to Gears. I was horrible in the beta. There's documented proof of this.
That maybe it's just your slight just subconscious bias because oh god, it's Judgment again.
Oh, you know what? That might be it.
So is it really that much like Judgment?
Graphically, absolutely. Absolutely. It is bright, sunny,
Oh.
it's just
As long as they don't add those stupid time trial things. They
oh
did
the
in
side
Judgment
quest
campaign.
things.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
those
God,
were
those
awesome.
Horrible.
Oh yeah.
Fair just wouldn't shut up.
Oh, those were just the most awful part of Judgment. I just well, that's what would have happened, but we went this way instead, and guess what crazy adventures we got into with two people you don't care about because they don't show up anywhere, and you know, with one of the most beloved characters that we're not going to let talk at all, and Baird.
Yay.
I like Baird.
I liked Baird. Then I played Judgment.
I didn't play Judgment because I got multiple texts telling me not to.
Now that was a fight.
Which part?
That was a fight. The like last time we played Judgment, because we all had it was the plan. Let's all stick together. And then as soon as we walked in, everybody went in different directions, and we all got killed. So then I said, "Hey Trevor, I got an idea. How about you play Gears of War 1, Craig can play Gears of War 2, Luke can play Gears of War 3, and I'll play Judgment, and we'll still be fucking closer in 4 different fucking games than we were the last time I fucking tried it." I got a little.
We just fought
Pissy.
every time we played Judgment.
I know, because it was such a chore. It was work. It wasn't fun. It was work.
Yeah, we fought less playing 3 than we did Judgment.
And that was you guys weren't there half the time because you were fucking eating, and Craig was not Craig, but Luke was texting. Luke
Yeah,
was always
Craig,
on the phone.
damn it.
You were
No.
eating.
Trevor, at one time, Trevor actually had it. I think he stopped playing to walk to the bank.
Yep,
Don't walk there.
you did.
He doesn't walk.
I
How
told
dare
us you
you.
walked. and then he
How
came back.
dare you insinuate he
resumed.
just did something with motion?
Exactly.
And since they were all kids at the time, they fucking all had to go by like 8. So we're all like, "Oh, this is great." Yeah,
Great.
this is awesome. We've been playing for 10 minutes because by the time you guys were done eating, oh, good, great, 10 minutes done. See you next week, guy. You know. And it built the bones of what we sit on now. We sit
That's
on
right.
bones.
The bone.
Just
It's a
picture it
bone
this
of Game
way.
of Thrones. A
We,
throne
we
of
Yeah.
could
Yes.
eventually do. We
Throne
can
of
redo
bones.
this slowly.
It's the bone throne. But yes, if Craig does end up getting an Xbox One at some point, the 4 will ride again, and the 4 will record our wondrous run through of 3 or 4 when it comes out, so that we can all be Jid Phoenix.
Jid.
Jid. Jid Phoenix.
Judd.
Hello, my
Phoenix.
name is Jid. Well, it's JD, so Jid.
True.
Hi, I'm Jid Phoenix. It's like a strange. Oh, what is this happy horse shit here?
From what I've read, though, the cast seems interesting.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
like voice acting cast or
Just the characters,
Characters.
like why
Alright.
what's happening.
their motivations?
Yeah.
Is there like Dom's illegitimate love child on there too?
No.
No.
But you get a Dom-esque
Wow, someone just died.
I get a Dom-esque what?
You get a character who is
Okay.
essentially Dom, though.
Oh my! All
Going to that
right.
kind of podcast, huh?
What?
Must be late night.
Dom-esque?
Yeah, because what it is JD and then his best friend, they defect.
I'm glad Craig gets
Defect
what I'm
from
talking
what?
about.
The coalition.
There's a coalition?
That's what COG was.
Holy
Is it what
crap! I
Dom-esque
totally
is?
missed that.
Yeah, coalition of
Dom-esque?
governments.
Okay.
So JD and his best friend, they defect and then they go to this colony of independence,
Colony.
or whatever it is.
Okay.
And that's where they meet the other 2 characters that are playable.
Also, it's going to be a 2-player deal for a while, and then it's going to be a 4-player deal.
Probably.
Okay. We need another Carmine, though.
We do.
And another Femdom, apparently. But Dom,
Femdom.
I don't know.
Stop saying Dom! Say
Dom!
Dominic, please!
But his name was Dom.
His name
I
was
know,
Dom!
but you don't realize what you're saying.
Heather's mind is in the gutter.
God,
Clearly.
Heather? Ah,
You're
come
laughing too,
on.
Craig. Shut up.
Dom! The safe
Femdom.
word's banana, Dom! Banana! Dom!
See that trailer? He was just trying to plant a tree.
He was. Even though he was carrying a fucking tree. I mean, who carries a tree?
Don't fuck the tree.
Dom would carry a tree.
Dom! Carry a tree, Dom! Banana! Dom!
Oh man.
Well, he does say Dom, much like he's getting a corn cob stuck somewhere he ought not to have a corn cob stuck. So I guess you're right in some ways.
Oh my.
So, corn cobs. Word of the day. Corn cob. Is that one word or 2?
I don't
Ask the internet?
know.
Too many things could go wrong if you ask the internet.
True, because there was Bodie McPokeface.
The
Yeah,
what now?
that got shot down. They weren't allowed to use that name.
I'm disappointed in the I'm disappointed. They lied to us.
They did.
What
I
the
don't know
hell
why
are you
anyone
guys
was
talking about?
surprised.
We talked about this last time I was here.
You can refresh everyone's memory.
Please do. Because I'm old.
Or by
which
everyone, we
government
mean
was it?
Charlie.
Was it the British? Or was it
Yes.
another one? It was British?
British.
A British research ship was to be named by the internet, and in true internet fashion, Bodie McBoatface was the name that had the most votes.
Oh my god.
And then the government turned it down, I guess.
They said no.
Thank you, government. Not having stupid boat names.
But it was a boat for the people, by the people.
Then it should have been called the SS Dom! Anyway.
Femdom.
Oh
Femdom.
boy. Don't Google that.
No, please don't.
Or do.
Please don't.
Or do. I mean, whatever.
Or do.
Just don't
You
do
know,
it at work.
whatever.
Don't do it at
Don't
work.
do it at work.
Yeah.
We're not going to be responsible if you do that at work. And for fuck's sake, don't go just Googling schmo or whatever. Anyway.
Exactly, fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake. It's tutorials. I don't know. How-to video, corn cob. Anyway,
Fuck's sake.
I think this is a good time.
Say fuck.
Heather.
Just don't listen to Heather. is the takeaway from this episode.
I
I'd
don't
like
know why
to think,
you ever would.
oh, you have one of those trusting voices. I'd like to thank Craig for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for always being you.
I'd like to thank Heather for being here tonight.
You're welcome.
I would like to thank Trevor for being here tonight.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Randall for doing what he does so well, for the audio editing, for the putting music on here, and for putting up with us.
I want this boat. Yeah.
See? Exactly. Right there. There's where he is. And, also, big thank you to Griever. He mentioned a top secret Nerf project
Yes.
last week, and I was able to see the end result of that. And in code, because I'm not sure if I can reveal anything, thank you very much. It's awesome, the project. So hopefully I can reveal a little bit more soon, but I gotta say that Griever, he's a-okay guy. He's awesome. So, yes. Yes, that's a little inside baseball. You guys don't get to hear it because you guys aren't the cool kids yet. Not you guys, not you guys, because I'll tell you guys. I'm talking about the audience. The audience aren't the cool kids.
Yeah.
You guys are cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll grow. Maybe if they do something useful, like, oh, I don't know, leave an iTunes review, or maybe
Be a fancy Steven.
Be a fancy
it's called.
Steve, and maybe
I was
Yeah,
close.
you're absolutely right.
Mhm.
Maybe leave a comment once in a while, or hit us up on Twitter at Team D.B.A.H. That'd be awful nice, and maybe then we can reveal our ultimate plans or this awesome top secret project. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my tea because the throat's getting a little scratches. Yeah.
Interesting.
Want to also give a big thank you to No Scope Glasses over at noscopeglasses.com. You got eye strain because you done playing your videos for way too long? Get some No Scope Glasses at noscopeglasses.com, why don't you? Because that reduces the eye strain. If I'm playing games for an extended period of time, I get these terrible freaking headaches in the front of the head there because I'm straining my eyes too much. And what these glasses do is they reduce the blue coming from your screen, what gives you this eye strain, and all of a sudden, my headaches, they go away when I'm playing for a longer period because of these glasses. So, am I saying they're a cure-all for all headaches? Absolutely not. Am I saying that there's some sort of new technology that will surpass modern medicine and bring us to a higher age of enlightenment? No. But if your eyes or your head hurts while you're playing video games for a long time, I say go to noscopeglasses.com and pick yourself up a pair because they won't break the bank, they come in prescription, and they're really comfortable to wear. So, big shout out to them. They're our sponsors, noscopeglasses.com. And a place where you can click a link to noscopeglasses.com would be over at teamdba.com, where you can see many things having to do with Team D.B.A.H, such as our videos up on youtube.com/teamdba that come out 6 days a week. You can also see our podcasts. This, as well as so many other podcasts. We've got 137 other one of these for you to listen to if you haven't already yet. You silly bastards, why haven't you done this? That you can listen to on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, Player FM, and you can listen to it right there on the site. So it's right there. You have no excuse. You're here already. Listen to a podcast, why don't you? Also, we have the full list that comes out weekly from Jake, where he tells you what comic books you should be reading for the week. And we have a monthly Loot Crate review from Jamie. Couple that with all the other interesting articles you can find there. TeamDB.com is a wonderful place to go. We also have a link if you're feeling generous, if you want to drop a couple shekels our way, to cafepress.com/TeamDB. You can click on our store link. That brings you right there to us and our merch. So give it a look. Maybe you'll see something you like. There's a Heather t-shirt there. You should look into it. Anyway, thanks so much for listening, folks. We'll see you next week. I've been Charlie Danger 82. This has been the official Team DB podcast number 138. And until then, folks, please remember, don't be a hero. Good night.